Hey, Teddy K here for Best Buy Plugin, and in this video review we take a look at the Fitbit Alta HR, the latest fitness band from Fitbit, aimed at just about anyone looking for a device for health and wellness. For Fitbit, the Alta HR is kind of like a middle ground. It's not as expansive as the Charge 2 or the Blaze, but it's not quite as limited as the Flex. So it depends on how you look at it, but there's a lot that's in here that is useful, and of course Fitbit is trying to push certain elements of the device compared to some of the others. Being middle of the road means that the Alta HR is neither as big as the Charge 2 nor as small as the Flex 2, but it does come with the optical heart rate monitor that you see here. And it also has a pretty big screen for its size, but there's no buttons to actually push anything. The strap is the same rubberized strap, although the clasp that you see there is pretty straightforward, very easy to put on and take off. Now, because there's no button, to get through the whole interface here, you have to tap. There's no swiping going on, so it doesn't recognize any swipes. It just recognizes taps. Double tap to light up the screen, or just lift your wrist to light up the screen, and then single taps to cycle through all the different options. Now, you can't really set exercises the way you could with the Charge 2, for example. You have to rely on the app to do that, but it will automatically recognize exercises, and it's pretty good at doing it. Now, the app is critical to how this thing works, and in terms of setting how much you want in terms of goals or in terms of what it is you want it to track, you do have to put in some manual info too, especially when it comes to food and water. But then when it comes to heart rate, you see here it's the same thing. This was introduced in the Charge 2, where it gives you a cardio fitness level to give you an idea of where you stand based on where your heart rate usually is, both resting and during exercise. And then, of course, Fitbit offers a number of other features here. Fitstar is its own entity, so you do have to sign up for an account to get there. And then, of course, these adventures are, badges and trophies that you can earn. As is customary for a Fitbit device, the straps do come off and are interchangeable with other colors or even other materials. So, for example, we have a nice leather one here. It also comes in black, by the way. This looks really, really nice, and it's one of those things, one of those times you can wear a Fitbit when you're going out at night and not have it look out of place. The metal one's kind of the same thing, although it only comes in one size, so this will not fit everybody the way that the other straps will. It looks amazing, and I got a lot of compliments on it. A lot of people even ask me about it, but unfortunately it will not fit every size wrist. You don't have to be a fitness fanatic, I think, to enjoy this device. I think that's partly what it's about. I think really that's kind of what Fitbit wants. If you can be someone who's really into fitness and it'll work for you, but even if you're someone who wants to track your activity and maybe even spur you to be a little bit more active, maybe take more steps, do more walking, more jogging, more whatever it is, this device could be that for you. Adding the sleep quality, I think, is one of those other elements that casts a wider picture over what your health is like. I actually found it pretty good. I mean, for a sleep tracker that's on your wrist, it's better than I expected. And I know Fitbit has played in this arena before, but this was a little bit different than compared to some of the other devices in the past. Now, to get a full picture of everything, you would need to be involved manually by, how much water you're drinking, what you're eating. That way it can get an even wider picture and get to know you even better. But without that, I think you're still getting quite a bit out of the device. And its profile is enough that I think it's really good for women to wear. It's not, it's not obtrusive. It's not something that stands out for any of the wrong reasons. And for men too, I think it's one of those things where you can wear it and not really feel anything as well. So that would sum up my review of the Fitbit Alta HR. For Best Buy Plugin, I'm Teddy K. Thanks for watching.